Date. Heading should be data presentation architecture. See, data presentation may we have only one concept. What is that concept to? Data visualization. Here, I repeat, data visualization is the only concept what we have. After data visualization may we have completed what are the concepts? This chapter may, chapter 3, data presentation may we have completed charts. That is types of charts we have completed. Then we have completed tools and techniques for visualization. Then we have also completed tables. Then we have also completed how to visualize a data and prepare a report. And now we started with data presentation architecture. So what exactly is a data presentation architecture? See, uh, have you received other subjects ka materials also? Every material is presented in the same manner or a different manner? Different manner. Like accounts ka material you may have in a different manner. Presentation is different. My material presentation is different. Does every faculty give notes in class? But the way of giving notes is same or different? Different. Your accounts faculty may give you notes in a different way. Your audit faculty will give notes in a completely different way. So every person ka presentation is same or different? Different. That is called what? Presentation architecture. The way we present our data in a report is called presentation architecture. Means the way data, the manner in which data is presented in a report. Clear? The way data is presented in a report is called what? Presentation architecture. Is called what? Presentation architecture. Presentation architecture matlab manner in which data is presented in a report. Like let us say for example, in my notes some creativity will be there. See, I've drawn Hyderabad ka map here. Some creativity is there. I'm drawing some diagrams. ఏదో అడ్డగుడ్డి diagram లేస్తున్నాను ఇక్కడ. Something I'm drawing or not. That is called what? Architecture. You think every faculty will be able to draw the map in which I've drawn? Impossible. What they'll do? They'll go to Google, download the photo, import here. But I don't do like that. I draw. Claps it. Hmm. Thank you. ఈ చిన్న చుక్కలు పెద్ద చుక్కలు everyone will draw like this? No, it's an art, kala. Here, so this is called what? This is called as presentation architecture. Matlab every person will present the data in a same manner or different manner? Different manner. Some presentations are good, some presentations are not that good. That is called what? Presentation architecture. The way I am giving my data in a report is called what? Presentation architecture. Presentation architecture may we have only one concept, scope. Here, presentation architecture may we have only scope. Scope means what forms part of DPA. Scope means what forms part of DPA, data presentation architecture. Means when I am clear, whenever I am presenting my data in a report, what should I consider? Here, what should I consider while preparing a report? Point number A. First point, I need to determine, here I need to define meaning. I need to define meaning. For whom? For audience. Who are the audience for my report, my writing or my notes? You. So there should be some meaning in notes what I'm writing. If my notes itself are meaningless, you won't be able to understand anything. Will you be able to write something? No. So that is why whenever I'm writing something on the board, it should have some meaning, some logic. Next, then present proper data. Proper data. Here, present proper data. Just a minute. 11 to 1 सर ओके सर हाँ ओके उसके बाद आफ्टरनून नहीं रहता सर हाँ ओके ओके तो 11 to 1:30 ले लेते Next. So first what will I do? I will determine the meaning. Then I should present proper data. What do we mean by proper data? Proper data means huge quantities of data or in a precise manner. Proper data ante precise data. Precise means to the point. Clear? Precise means to the point. Unnecessary data should be given or unnecessary data should be eliminated. Unnecessary data should be eliminated. Next, number 3. Frequency of data refresh. This is very important point. Frequency of data refresh. Here, frequency of data refresh. Like let us say I'm taking data analytics batch in Lakshya right now. I'm writing some notes. Next after completing of Lakshya, I have my next batch of data analytics in Tapasya. You think when I'm taking classes there, I will use the same notes or again I will write my notes again? I will write my notes again. For every batch, I already have previous batch ka data. Whatever I have written in previous batch in CMS, I have that notes here. But am I using the same notes or writing fresh notes? So every batch ke liye, am I writing fresh notes? Even though I'm writing the same thing, am I writing a different notes? Yes, that is called what? Data refresh. Means when should you change the data in a report? Like let us say your income tax ka material is given by the institute to you. When will institute change income tax material? Every 1 year. Because every year amendments will come. After that it will change. That is called data refresh. But let us say your accounts ka material is there. Accounts ka material, they may change once in 4 or 5 years. Why? Very rarely we see some changes in accounting. Unless and until company law mein schedule 3 ka format mein some changes are there, there will not be changes in your material. But sir, law ho gaya, audit mein company audit ho gaya, and then you have taxes there and income tax and GST. These materials will refresh or change every year because amendments happen. So whenever new data comes, whenever new amendments comes, I need to what? Refresh the data. If they ask what is data refresh, your answer should be changes to data. MCQs mein. Here, data refresh means changes to data. Changes to data. Here, data refreshing means changes to data. Next. Then optimal presentation. There should be optimal presentation. Optimal presentation. Clear? Optimal presentation. Sir, what do we mean by optimal presentation? It should be like a person should like the way you present or people should not like the way you present. So that is why I should present the data in which form I want or in a form which user wants. User wants. Next, point number 5. Suitable analysis should be provided. Suitable analysis should be provided. Like let us say what is happening here. Here meaning ka meaning audience also what is an audience means students, but here proper data, you don't know what is the meaning of proper data. Immediately what I have done in brackets I have written proper data means precise, to the point. Here data refresh ka matlab you don't know, that is why in between I have written changes to data. So matlab what am I doing here? Am I writing the meaning of something if I feel that students will not understand that? That is called what? Suitable analysis. So what do we mean by suitable analysis? Suitable analysis means writing the meaning of something which you feel difficult to understand. Clear? If I feel the reader will find it difficult to understand, I will explain that inside my notes itself. That is called suitable analysis. And then we have delivery techniques. You have to decide the delivery techniques also, like how to deliver the data. There are two ways to deliver the data: online, offline. Right now the notes what I'm giving to you, online or offline? Offline. Once I finish my syllabus, whatever I'm writing on the screen, I will share this link on the group. In the group I'll share, so that in case if you are unable to find out the notes, you can at least use these notes, or if you're absent for a particular day, you can use these notes. That is called what? Online delivery, but in class it is offline delivery. So how can I deliver the data? Either in digital form or it can be in physical form. Right now it is happening in which form? Physical form. The link if I share with you, then it becomes digital form. This is the scope of data presentation architecture. Now, can you tell from the beginning what are the concepts which are pending one by one? Chapter 3 mein, what is the first concept? Introduction to data visualization I've already given. No, from chapter 3 ka first concept se. Can I get the material once? I'll check. We are in chapter number 3. Chapter number 3 में it starts from page number 33. Introduction to data visualization I've already given. Now, steps in data visualization I haven't given. Point number 3. First 2 points I've given in introduction. Point number 3 we have to do steps in data visualization that we haven't done. Objectives of data visualization we haven't done. These two concepts are pending. Clear? Steps and objectives. So please note down the heading steps in data visualization. Steps in data visualization. Steps in data visualization. Clear? Means if I want to present the data, what can I directly start writing a report? Can I directly start preparing a report, or I need some steps I have to keep in mind? Some steps I have to keep in mind. What are those? Step number 1, know the objective. Know the objective. Means what is the objective of you preparing a report using a software? Like let us say, for example, audit report. What is the purpose of preparing an audit? Objective means purpose. What is the purpose of preparing an audit report? The purpose of preparing an audit report is to tell the management what is going on in the company. In the same way, every company prepares annual report. Now, what is the purpose of preparing the annual report by a company? Is it to tell the auditor what is happening, or to tell the investors what is happening? To tell the investors what is happening. So the purpose of your report is very important. Then only you can prepare a report. Like let us say audit report may I will not have some images like data visualization concept will not apply on audit report, because audit report card format will be given by institute. Same format I have to follow. Sir, some animations, some photos, some images, all I can't add all these things in audit report. But sir, annual report of a company, or a magazine of a company, or a brochure of a company, is there any rule for that? No, they can design in their own way. So the purpose for which I am preparing a report, that will decide how should I prepare a report. That is called what? Objective. Objective means purpose of preparing a report. Objective means purpose of preparing report. Clear? Purpose of preparing report. Clear? Objective means purpose of preparing the report. Clear? Purpose of preparing the report. And this purpose of preparing the report, the objective can be of two types. One is exploratory, and second will be confirmatory. Or confirmatory is also called as declarative. Clear? Declarative. How many purposes are there? Exploratory, and then we have confirmatory. Like let us say, for example, I know that tomorrow, clear, I know that next Saturday is what? First Saturday or last Saturday of this month? Last Saturday, that is fourth Saturday. I know that fourth Saturday ko bank holiday will be there. I know that fourth Saturday ko bank holiday will be there. But I still go to Google and search, is fourth Saturday a holiday for a bank? Do I have some information? Yes. What am I doing? I'm just confirming whether the information what I have is correct or incorrect. That is called what? Confirmatory. That is called confirmatory data analysis. What is the objective called? That objective is called confirmatory. COVID ka cases, how many COVID cases were registered by India as of today morning? Do you know? So what we'll do, we'll go to Google and try to find out that data. I don't know. I'm trying to find out data. Then it is called as explorative. I already know something. I'm just trying to confirm whether I'm correct or not. Then it is called as confirmatory. Confirmatory is also called as declarative. So I'll repeat. I don't know. I don't know what is happening. I want to find out. Then it is exploratory. I already have some information. I just want to confirm whether I'm correct or wrong. Then it is. Now tell me if technical words I'll tell. Finding out new patterns of data. Exploratory. Confirming whether the known pattern is correct or incorrect. Confirmatory. So exploratory means finding new patterns of data. You're finding new patterns of data. Confirmatory means confirming whether known patterns of data are correct or incorrect. Correct or incorrect. What is today's date? 18 February. You know, right? But still, I'm opening my watch ka calendar and checking. Yes, it is 18th. What is this? That is confirmatory. What is the weather right now? Do you have an idea? So what will I do? I'll go to the weather app and then check the weather. Then it is called as confirmatory. I don't know. I don't have information. I want to find out information. Then it is called as exploratory. I already know the information. I just want to check whether the information what I'm having is correct or incorrect. Then it is called as confirmatory or declarative. Clear? So what my object, if my objective is exploratory, if my objective is exploratory, data presented will be different. Data presentation will take a lot of time. Why? First I have to find the information, then I have to prepare a report. But if my objective is confirmatory, do I already have the information? Yes. So time taken to prepare a report will be more or less? Less. That is step number 1. Step number here. Step number 2. Here. Step number 2. Always keep audience in mind. Audience in mind. Audience means a person using a report or preparing a report. A person who uses a report. See, you should always present the data. You should always present the data in a way which you want or in a way in which the person who is reading wants. Like let us say, for example, institute. Did institute think about students before preparing the material, or it has prepared a material what it wanted to prepare? It has prepared a material what institute wants to prepare. But the notes what I'm giving is the notes what I want you to give, or in a way in which students can understand. So who is keeping the audience in mind? Institute or me? Thank you. Here, now, what do we mean by always keeping the audience? It means who views data visualization. Who views data visualizations will determine will determine the degree of detail required. See, institute material, if institute thinks that institute material is required, like should be used by faculty, more detailed notes will be there. I repeat, the person who is reading will decide how much data should I give. Like let us say, for example, same data analytics I'm teaching to CMA final students. Then the content what I write on the screen, the way in which I will explain will be in a more advanced manner or less advanced manner. More advanced manner, more practical and high level examples I will give. But since right now I'm taking the class for CMA final or for CMA inter, so my level of explanation will be restricted to the level of the understanding of students. So level of CA final ka students ka understanding and your level of understanding will be same or different? Different. Once you finish your articleship, the way you understand, the way you think about a particular concept will be same or different? Different. So my audience ke hisab se I have to decide what to write, what not to write in the report. Next, step number 3. Step number 3. Invest in best technology. Yesterday we have studied, right? We have studied so many technologies which are used to prepare the reports. Can you tell some? One is Microsoft 4 we have seen, Microsoft Power BI, then Tableau we have seen, then ClickView we have seen, and MS Excel we have seen. Which is the best technology, most powerful? I told Microsoft BI. Second is Tableau. Third one is ClickView, and last one is MS Excel. So invest in best technology. Why today? Today, who is preparing the business ka reports? Human beings or human beings with the help of software? So obviously, you have to invest in best technology, best software. As of today, the best software is nothing but ERP. So implement ERP. Here, ERP. Why, sir? It removes unnecessary data. It removes unnecessary data and develops central repository of data. Central repository of data. Clear? ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. Resource planning. Enterprise Resource Planning. ERP stands for what? Enterprise Resource Planning. It is not a software, it is a technology. I hope everyone knows that if you want to write both the groups of CMA Inter, you need to complete some training online. What is that? SAP. So SAP is an example of a software. SAP. Clear? SAP is a software which business uses, and SAP is a software which is based on a technology called ERP. ERP is not a software. ERP is a technology. Using ERP technology, they have created a software called SAP. So majority of the big businesses always use which software as of today? SAP to manage their business. So better go for what? Better implement SAP. Then step number 4. Step number 4. Improve team's ability to visualize data. Visualize data. Clear? Improve team's ability to visualize data. So who will visualize the data? Software or human being using a software? Human being using a software. So only 100% human beings? Not possible. 100% softwares? Not possible. It should be a combination of human beings and software. But problem, when human beings are involved, chances of mistakes will increase or decrease. That is why I should improve the ability to take decisions. If I want to improve, chances of mistakes should increase or decrease? Decrease. But how? By providing training to employees or by not providing training to employees? By providing training to employees. So how can I improve the ability? By incorporate user training. Incorporate user training. Clear? Incorporate user training. But sir, problem, am providing training to existing employees. I'm providing training to existing employees so that their skills improve. Like I'm having 100 employees. All 100 employees go, I'm providing training. Why? In order to improve their data visualization skills. But problem, 75% of the employees are, you can say, able to improve their skills. But sir, still 25% of the employees are unable to adapt to new technologies. Then should I keep them or should I remove them? Remove them from the company. I asked them to attend the training. They attended the training also. After attending the training also, there is no improvement in their performance. What should I do? Should I keep them or should I remove them? Remove them. But when I remove this 25% of employees, what I have to do? I have to hire another employees. New employees should I hire or should I completely ignore them? Hire new employees. But when I'm hiring new employees, what should I do? Look for old skills or the latest skills? Latest skills. That will be our point number B. Under point number B, in note down, in clear, in new recruits, clear, in new recruits, look for those individuals. Clear, look for those individuals who are experts in DVTs, data visualization techniques, who are experts in data visualization techniques. Like, let us take a simple example. See, there is a CA, there is a CMA. Earlier, CA ka value was more, CMA ka value was less. Today, both are equal. Today, how much salary a chartered accountant gets as a fresher, same salary a CMA is getting. CMA sometimes gets more salary nowadays. CMA is getting more salary than compared to a CA. But question is why? Why it has happened that CMA is getting more salary than compared to a CA? See, 90% of the syllabus will be same. CA ka, CMA ka, 90% of the syllabus is same. There, moreover, CA fellows are doing, even though I am also a CA, I also teach CA classes, I also take CMA 3 years ka articleship, CMA only 15 months. Who is having more experience during practical experience? CA. Who is having less practical experience? But still CMAs are getting nowadays more salary than compared to a CA. Same thing I told in CA batch also. Why are CAs not getting better salary than compared to CMA in last 2-3 years? Why CMA more salary you're getting? The reason is only one thing. CA knows only one thing, tally. A CA student during articleship will learn only tally. You will also learn tally during articleship. But the advantage where you're having is a software called what? SAP. I hope 100 hours ka training you have in SAP. See, a CA plus only a chartered accountant will get somewhere around 8 lakhs ka salary package, annual package. But if a CA does SAP ka training by spending some money outside, you go outside, take SAP ka training, then you'll get around 12 lakhs ka starting package. But this SAPCA training, is it provided free of cost? Free of cost to CMA students even before joining the articleship. So the starting salary will be 10 to 11 lakhs minimum for a CMA. This fellow has to take separate training. You think how many chartered accountants will take separate training for SAP? It is 1 in 10,000. But who is now tell me, is this an added advantage for you? So are you having the additional skills what other people are not having? Sir, that fellow is also learning accounts, you are also learning accounts. They are also learning tax, you are also learning tax. They are learning costing, you are learning costing. They are learning EIS, similar subject you are learning data analytics. They are learning SM, you are also learning SM. Financial management. Almost everything is same. But the only thing what you are getting extra knowledge in your CMA is what? SAP. Because of this, your salary from last 2-3 years is less than, equal to, or more than a chartered accountant. More than a chartered accountant. This is called skills. So what are the new skills what companies are looking for when they are hiring a person? What are they looking for? They are looking for SAP. And who is having a ready knowledge of SAP with a certificate given by institute itself? CMA. So who will be preferred first? CA or a CMA? CMA. This is called what? This is called as individuals. So who is having a knowledge of data visualization and who is not? A CMA is having a knowledge of data visualization because you're learning SAP. Who is not having that knowledge? So after getting rejected in interview, that fellow will go and do SAP ka course and again start going for interviews. That is the only difference between a CA and CMA. Here, these are nothing but data visualization steps. How many steps are there in total? 4. Can you tell what is step number 1? Steps in know the objective. How many types of objective ante purpose? How many purposes will be there? Exploratory, confirmatory. Confirmatory is also called as, what is the step number 2? Always keep audience in mind. Matlab, whenever I'm preparing a report, I should prepare a report from my point of view or from a receiver point of view. And then who prepares the reports nowadays? Technology or software. Software is an example of technology. And then technology who will use? Human beings. So human beings should have the knowledge of using a technology or no knowledge of using a technology. So if they don't have a knowledge of using the software, train them. Even after training, if they are unable to understand, remove them, hire new people. When you're hiring new people, you will look for people who are already having the knowledge or not having the knowledge. Already having the knowledge. Clear? Now, but question comes, why to visualize data? Why to visualize data? Question comes, why to visualize data? Or objectives. Why ante objectives? Why means objectives. Objectives of data visualization. Clear? Objectives of data visualization. Sir, I have multiple reasons. Sir, reason number one, better data analysis. Better data analysis. Sir, in the material what I've given, concept answer, concept answer, concept answer is given. Rather than giving like that, just like institute material, what I will do, I'll ask you to refer institute material, wherein what happens, paragraphs by paragraphs are there, paragraphs by paragraphs are there, which is easy to understand. Multiple paragraphs with no meaning or concept and answer are more important, which is easy to understand for an audience or for a reader. Concept and answer. So how have I presented my material? In a way which is easy to understand or in a way it is difficult to understand? Easy to understand. That is called what? Better data analysis. Clear? So better data analysis helps whom, sir? Helps stakeholders. Clear? Helps stakeholders. Clear? Helps stakeholders to focus on areas which require attention, which require attention. I'm giving you 10,000, 20,000 pages of reports. You think top level management has that much time? No. Same report I'm giving you in 4 or 5 pages. Will they be able to analyze and take some decisions? Because of this, decision making will become fast or slow. That is our second reason. Faster decision making. Faster decision making. Reason number two is faster decision makings. Clear? Reason number two is fast decision making. Reason number three, sir, when I analyze the data, it will become more complicated or less complicated? Less complicated. Analyze complicated data. Analyze complicated data. Here, analyze complicated data to identify trends. To identify trends. Sir, what do we mean? See, there is something called event. There is something called trend. I repeat, event is there and trend is there. Happening or non-happening of something is called as event. Happening or non-happening of something is called as event. If something happens on a regular basis, then it is called as trend. Like let us say, me coming on time to class, event. But that is never a trend. I know my friend also. My friend though, trendsetter. Who is my friend? Does he anytime come on time? Never. The day he comes on time, that becomes a trend. So basically, what is the difference between a trend or an event? Happening of something is called as event. At least today, I came exactly by 8:25. First time in my life, I came before time. But this event happened in my life. 2023 May, first time I've come to any class on time, not even Lakshya, any class on time. But imagine, my friend, did he come at least one day on time? No. Even if he wants to come also, he won't be able to come. He won't. ఆయన మనసు నాకు తెలుసు. రే క్లాస్ లో చేయకండి పులుసు. Now last one, Now question comes, okay, I visualize the data. I visualize, matlab, I want to visualize the data, I want to present the data, but everyone can present the data in a same manner or different manner. But everyone who is presenting the data can make some mistakes. So what are the common mistakes what you have to avoid? I repeat, what are the common mistakes you do which you have to avoid at the time of what? Data presentation. Last concept of this chapter. After this, we have only one chapter left, which will start today only. Tomorrow festival. Today festival. Shivratri, right? Ratri kada festival. ఇప్పుడు కాదు. రే నోట్ కొనరా, నోట్ అండి, రైట్ అండి, స్టార్ట్ రైటింగ్. Errors, here errors analysts make clear during data visualization. Errors data analysts make during what? Data visualization. Number one. Here, okay, let us take an example. Sir, everyone sitting here, all the students sitting here are intelligent. Correct? Do you agree? Don't laugh at yourself. Agree? Like, let us say, for example, this fellow is also intelligent. This fellow is also intelligent. This fellow is more intelligent. He is telling, Manam taggede ledani. And now, this girl is also intelligent. This girl is also intelligent. This boy also intelligent. So, everyone sitting in our class are intelligent people. Now, names, see, names you can decide later on. Here, విశ్వనాథ్ ఎక్కడున్నావు? ఇక్కడ లేడు కదా, నువ్వు క్లాస్లో ఉన్నావు నాకు తెలుసు. అక్కడ లేవు, డ్రా చేయాలా? వద్దు కదా. వాట్? ఇంటెలిజెంట్, వెరీ గుడ్. అంటే నువ్వు ఒప్పుకుంటున్నావు నువ్వు లేవు అని. బొత్తు ముఖాలు. రే పొట్లకాయ మొహం ఇక్కడ చూడరా. సో నౌ there are many students here. Everyone sitting here is intelligent. This fellow is intelligent. This రే she is also a board అయిపోయింది. So this girl is also intelligent. This girl, రే ఇక్కడ this fellow is also intelligent. రే ఈయన ఈ అమ్మాయిలకు చూస్తున్నాడని ఇద్దరు కొట్టి చూడు అలా జుట్టు పీకేశారు. జుట్టు పీకి చూడు బ్యాండేజ్ పెట్టుకున్నాడు ఇక్కడ. సో వై? సో everyone sitting in the class is creativity రా ఇది. Creativity. Everyone is not as creative as me. Like, how many of you like sweets, fruits? Can you raise your hand? See, using sweets and fruits, we can create one person. One girl ko we will draw using one fruits and vegetables. See, this is one గుమ్మడికాయ. ఇక్కడ పెడదాం రెండు, दो संतरा. यहाँ पर we will keep one drumstick, and here अंगूर, one samosa. This is chamcham. It's a Bengali sweet. రే ఇట్లుంటదిరా, దీనిలో మళ్ళీ గాన్ మ్యాడ్ ఇట్లుంటది కదా. పండ్లు, ఇవి చాలా పండ్లు ఉన్నాయి. నౌ I will keep half సంత్రా here, one కాజు కట్లీ. వెయిట్. అరే షుగర్ క్యాండీ తెలుసా? షుగర్ క్యాండీ బుడ్డికే బాల్. రే బాగుందా అమ్మాయి? చేసుకోరా పెళ్లి మరిదా. మీరు ఈ అమ్మాయికి డిష్ పెడుతున్నారు, దిష్టి చుక్క. సో ఐశ్వర్య రాయనా, వెరీ గుడ్. బాగానే ఉంది కదా. దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్ వాట్? రే దిష్టి బొమ్మ పుట్ట బొమ్మ కాదురా రే, రా దిష్టి బొమ్మ ఇప్పుడు అయింది బోడి బొమ్మ. నౌ see, I visualized fruits, vegetables and eatables and have drawn something. That is called what? Creativity. So whenever you are presenting the report, you should think about yourself or think about the creativity of the users. Creativity of the users. But you think other faculties will do this creativity? వాళ్ళకి లేదు, మనకుంది. That is why ఆగండి. From last 2 months, I am planning to visit zoo park. పొద్దున కుక్కలు పిల్లిలు అర్జుడు. అరే నువ్వు కుక్క కరిచావా, కుక్కని కరిచింది అర్థం కావట్లేదు నాకు. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ది ఫస్ట్ మిస్టేక్? నౌ do I understand my audience? Yes. But other faculties? No. That is problem number 1. Understand డింగ్. ఎవర్రా ఇక్కడ నవ్వుతున్నారా దగ్గుతున్నారా అర్థం కావట్లేదు. అమ్మాయి రాది పాష కాదు. Understanding audience. Clear? Now coming back to the concept, very important one for 2 marks. Understanding the important, this individual point is important for 2 marks. Clear? Error number 1, problem number 1, what we do while preparing a report is understanding the audience. Sir, understanding the audience may 4 things you have to keep in mind. Number 1, who will read the data? Read the data. Clear? Who will read the data? Simple. Sir, whatever data or information I'm giving the report, who is going to read it? See, if a person reading my report is going to be from a finance background, the way in which I give my report will be different. If a person, like let us say for example, if you want to invest in stock market, you will have an idea about P ratio will be there, net present value will be there, clear? Intrinsic value of shares. These things you might already have studied either at inter level or at you may study in final level. So you are from finance background, you will understand all these things. But sir, that is why I will not tell what is P ratio to you people. But sir, imagine a doctor or an engineer wants to invest in stock market. Do they have an idea about P ratio, or I need to explain in the report what is P ratio? Explain in the report. So if my target audience is my report ka audience is going to be finance background, I need not explain each and everything in the report. I'll just give P ratio is, let us say 25. Ante. But sir, if my target audience of my report is non-finance background people, I will tell P ratio is 25. I will also explain then what is P ratio. I will also give an example of how to calculate P ratio. If I don't do like this, I prepare a common report for everyone. Only finance background people will understand. Non-finance background people will not understand. Because of which, I will get more investment or I will get less investment. Less investment. Number 2. What are the expectations? What are the expectations of audience? Means what is audience expecting from my report? What is audience expecting from my report? According to that, you prepare a report. If audience is expecting a precise information in the form of charts and diagrams, prepare your report like that. But some people want report in a detailed manner. For them also prepare in a detailed manner. Next, number 3, clear? Role clear? How users may take action. How users may take action. Matlab, what action a user is going to take using my report. Like let us say, if my report is to just inform that my company is doing well, I will just give them my P&L account and balance sheet ka printout. But sir, if my intention is to get the investment, I will only give my P&L account and balance sheet or future ka projections also. Future ka projections also. So these three things are mandatory. If you don't do these three things, you will never be able to understand the audience. Otherwise, if you don't understand the receiver properly, will you be able to generate a proper report or incorrect report? చెప్పండ్రా ఇన్కరెక్ట్ రిపోర్ట్ చెప్పండి సౌండ్ రావట్లేదు వెరీ గుడ్ పాయింట్ నంబర్ బి that day someone pointed out the mistake in my first day, right? Spelling, who is that? Absent, right? దానికి భయం అంటారు next step number 2, set up a framework. Set up a framework. Clear? Framework means, see, framework means a certain level of understanding. Framework means a certain level of understanding. Don't write this in exam, it is only to make you understand. Clear? Certain level of understanding. Clear? Sir, what do we mean by framework? Framework means a certain level of understanding. See, everyone, clear, everyone is intelligent, I told. But everyone's level of intelligence is same or different? Different. See, everyone sitting here is intelligent. But everyone's level of understanding, everyone's level of intelligence is same or different? Different. Like you may understand in 2 minutes what someone is telling. You may take 10 minutes. I may take 15 minutes. You may not understand only. It all depends upon situation to situation. Correct or not? Your name? Ashok sir. నీ పేరు ముంగట నువ్వే సార్ పెట్టుకుంటున్నావు వెరీ గుడ్ సో ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్ ఈస్ డివైడెడ్ ఇంటూ 2 types. How many types? Syntax and semantics. Clear? Framework is a combination of how many things? Syntax and semantics. Syntax and semantics means meaning of data. Matlab the data should have a meaning in such a way that if only some people having high level of intelligence should understand, or everyone. I repeat, the words what I'm using here, the sentences what I'm forming here, is anyone unable to understand? If you are unable to understand, it means your level of intelligence is lower than the lowest, because this is the simplest English what I'm using. Because I can use a high level intelligence also, but that will not actuate the level of intellectually stimulated brain of your obnoxious mind. If I use words like this, what will happen? Costing me one chapter will be there, right? It will go overhead. Simple. See. And you'll become like tube light. You'll not understand only. So that is why I'm using a high level of English language in writing my notes, or a very simple language. If I use a very simple language, irrespective of the level of your intelligence, will everyone will be able to understand? Yes. That is called semantics. Then comes syntax. Syntax means intention to understand. Here, intention to understand means a person who is listening to my class should understand my class in their own way, or in a way in which I want you to understand. Simple. I repeat, a listener should understand in a way speaker wants you to understand. I want you to understand in a certain manner. You are understanding in that particular manner only. That is called what? Syntax. I repeat, like let us say I've given P&L account and balance sheet. P&L account, my loss is there. But still, I feel company ka future is better. I repeat, company is incurring losses. But I still invested in this company. Why? Because loss might be because of multiple reasons. Like let us say, for example, this year you might have purchased the assets which are 100% depreciable in the first year itself, because of which your depreciation expenditure increased. Or this year you might have written off some intangible assets, because of which you will debit amortization to P&L account. These are actual expenses, or you can say these are dummy expenses. Dummy expenses. These are not actual cash expenses. They are only, you can say, adjustments. These adjustments like amortization and depreciation are increasing your profit or decreasing your profit. So 60 to 70% of your loss, what is shown in the P&L account, is only because of writing off heavy amount of uh, intangible and tangible assets. If I remove that, your company car loss is only 20 or 25 crores, but the actual loss was 100 crores. Did I analyze in the way I want you to analyze? Yes. But some people who are not from finance background, what they'll do, they'll just take P&L account. 100 crores loss, not a good company. So you should always analyze in the way in which I want you to analyze. That is called what? Syntax. That is step number 2. Next, number 3. Here, number 3. Problem number 3. Telling a story. Telling a story. Here, telling a story. Why telling a story is very important? Telling a story is important when small data is there or huge quantities of data is there. Story ante converting huge quantities of data into small quantities. That is called story. When already data is this much quantity only. Data, if data is this much quantity, I will convert it into this much quantity. This is called what? Huge quantities of data ko I'm converting into small quantity. This is called story. But sir, already data is in this much only. Inte only data. Then came, how will I reduce now? Can I reduce the less data again into lesser data? No. So that is why telling a story is important when you are having large quantities or small quantities. Large quantities. Important when there are large quantities of data. Large quantities of data. Clear? Large quantities of data. Clear? Large quantities of data. And visualization provides bird's eye view of data. For what purpose? Decision making. Bird's eye view ante it's a huge view or a small view, small conceptual view of the data. So how many problems are there you have to solve before presenting the data? 3 problems. Problem number 1, understand the audience. Problem number 2, set up a framework. And problem number 3, telling a story. Story means converting huge quantities of data into how much quantities? Small quantities. That is called what? Telling a story. Understood? Now, there is one more concept I think. Just check advantages of data visualization. Do we have in our syllabus before this? Benefits of data visualization. Just check. It is there. How many? I think 3 points. Advantages of data visualization. Advantages of data visualization. Advantage number 1. Clear? Helps in fast decision making. Sir, when a human being is preparing a report, like let us say, for example, financial statements only. Let us take an example of financial statements, balance sheet and P&L account. How much time a human being will take to prepare P&L account and balance sheet? Maybe around 6 to 7 hours. I'm not talking about question given to you 15 minutes in exam you are preparing. No. Practical world mein from journal entry till balance sheet you have to prepare. Let us say 6 to 8 hours for a small company. But Tally, in just 6 seconds, it will prepare the balance sheet and P&L account. So who is preparing the financial statements faster? Human beings or software? So since I'm using software, it is preparing the data reports faster. Decision making will become slow or it will also become faster. Decision making will also become fast. Number 2, helps to interpret. Clear? Large quantities of data, large quantity of data easily. Large quantity of data easily. Hey, get lost. Hey Siri, get lost. అదంటారు భయం అంటే. Clear? Next, enhances communication skills. Communication skills. Enhances what? Communication skills. So these are the three advantages of visualization of data. Clear? So how many chapters are there in total? 4. Out of 4 chapters, how many chapters we have already completed? 3. Last chapter. After that, our syllabus will be over. Only 20 marks, right? Small syllabus. Now please note down chapter number 4. Ray, first note down the heading chapter number 4. I will leave early only today. Don't worry. Clear? I will leave early only. Chapter number 4. Data analysis. Chapter number 4. Data analysis and modeling. Not what you're thinking. Data modeling I'm talking about. Here, data analysis and modeling. Heading should be data analysis and modeling. How many concepts are there in this? 2 concepts. Only 2 chinna concepts. First pedda concept is data analysis. Very big concept. 99% of this chapter is data analysis. Only 1%, one small question we have on data modeling. In brackets, note down. In brackets, note down. In brackets, next class. We will discuss in next class. Wait, does any other faculty listen to students and leave early? Who is your, yes, sir, నేను వదలను. Who is the only faculty who does that? Rohit sir. Then okay, my friend only, right? నేను వదలను ఇప్పుడు. Other faculty also, there is no difference between other faculty and me, right? Then why? Is only, tell who is the only faculty? Thank you. Then go.